3 years ago, we hosted the first Founders Connect live event. Back then, we were just really about sharing stories online, having conversations, just building community through content. But then we decided to see what would happen if we brought everybody together in a room. Like, what would happen if we could turn all this energy and honesty from digital space into something we could feel in person? And it did happen. Since then, we ran events, several events across 4 different cities, 3 different continents. And each one has felt like its own experiment, new energy, new faces, local context, unexpected moment. And so as I look at the next key event that we're having, the Builder Summit in Lagos 2025, I'm reflecting on, what it takes to actually get things moving, because I realized not really the numbers of the team. It takes more than that. And the first thing it takes is the right team. I just don't mean much if you don't have people who are committed, people who can adapt when things go off script, and people who can actually put in the work. So every event, every problem we've solved together, it's been made clear to me that nothing good comes out without the right people. So a big shout out to my team, event volunteers, hosts, sponsors. It takes a lot of people to get things done. Another thing that I keep reflecting on is just how things evolve. Founders Connect today isn't what it was when we started. And I know that we won't look the same way in another 3 years. I've enjoyed learning on the go, experimenting, letting things change as well. And also realizing that what works in one place might not work in another. And what people might need from you can also keep shifting. So you have to stay open and keep learning and not just hold on tightly to the old version of your idea. I've also really learned about focus. How focus is really a force multiplier. What you give your time and energy to would always grow. If you're willing to say no to distractions, you can move forward faster. You have to be able to filter advice, listen for wisdom though, but always return to your own vision and gut and say, what do we think would work? This event has also made me think about how to never take people for granted. You can't assume that people will just always show up or that the energy will always be there. You have to earn trust and goodwill by doing the work every single time, by inviting people, by reminding them why they matter to you and the community. So when we're doing marketing and sending out invites, it's because we want to make it very clear that we want you guys in the room. Not because you have to come, but because it's true and because it actually really matters to us. And so putting in that work would always come in handy every single time. I think knowing that, running events in different cities has really taught me that context really matters. What feels right in Lagos did not feel quite as right in Nairobi, so we had to adapt. And Toronto was very much nothing like London. Each place you have to be able to ask and listen and be adaptable and pay attention to what people really want at that time. And I think maybe the most honest truth is that none of this gets easier. The scale might change, the plans might get bigger, but the core challenge is always the same. Showing up, keep learning, keep building, even when I don't exactly know what is going to come next. It's 3 years in, we're doing events, learn that community is they fixed in, it grows and moves, it changes you in many ways, but it keeps it interesting. So I'm grateful to everyone who's been part of this, for showing up, for being honest, for helping us grow. I can't wait to see you at the Builder Summit in Lagos, May 23rd. It's going to be fantastic and it's going to mark another feather in the cap. So cheers.